just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and yeah. So that's funny, but that's really precise. Like it's impressive. Do they scan every player or?
Only the creme de la creme. Yeah.
For your Dallas Wings. At the small forward position, number 4, Queen Egbo.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And on tap tonight, it's the Connecticut Sun going up against the Dallas Wings. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And this game might be offering us a peek into the future of the league, because these are some youthful teams who could be the next big thing.
What I love about games like this is the energy level. Everyone is playing like they've got something to prove, and they all want to show why they're the next star in the WNBA.
Could see a lot of one-upping tonight on the offensive end. Players daring one another to try to outdo them. I think we're in for a fun.
Well, the paint is Thomas's bread and butter because she is very confident in her ability to score inside.
Out to the wing. Reiner, she's covered by Thomas. Got to see Sims for 3. That's good, and so Brittany Griner gets the assist. Oliver with the ball. Pass to Jones. And here's Walker Kimbrough. 6 feet out, and the bucket is good from Thomas in deep.
Always in motion, Thomas is an emphatic and energetic player, and you just know when she's on the court. She makes you feel her presence.
And she comes up with the deuce.
Crash the boards with purpose right there. Some hard-earned second-chance points.
Wings foul. Taya Cooper. First personal foul, teams first. First team foul.
Outside Tolliver. Again, the Sun score.
Yeah, it's Thomas's unselfishness that fuels her team. She helps them play an exciting style at the offensive end.
Here's Egbo. Sims, she's covered by Tolliver. Back to Sims. This one for 3, and again, it's the Wings from deep.
They're shooting 80% so far. Obviously, it's early, but offensively, they're looking great.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Tolliver. And the shot goes in.
Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
Here's the Wings with the ball. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
A valuable offensive talent. Reiner's agile, and really the whole league knows it.
Outside Tolliver. Pass to Thomas. Good on the bucket.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that's exactly what a coach loves to see in a close game. Put your head down, make something happen.
Now here's Thomas. She has 6. And it's good. The game is all even.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Here's Jones. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
How can you stop that? With a crossover that quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of him.
To the inside. Benson with the bucket.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Smith. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
possesses the size to have a presence inside. Smith continuing to work on that technique, and she is getting better with each season.
To the paint. Benson. She's covered by Cox. Again, the Suns score.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
Now here's Smith. Puts up a three. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Blake, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
Here's Benson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
8 of the last 10 points. That's right, you heard me right. 8 of their last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint. Something's got to change.
You know, the defense making it far too easy for them, and they're taking advantage.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jones. A solo fast break. Good if it goes. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so that's a lot of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Wings out in front, up by...
Make some noise for your Dallas Wings dancers.
Neither team able to jump out ahead as we begin the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
And here they come. Gotta see Sims for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look at the effort and hustle from Sims to get out on the break and add to her team's point total.
Well, when we talk about the best teams in Sun history, I think that 2019 squad comes up first. Going 23-11 in the regular season and then reaching the WNBA Finals.
Basket good.
Bagged by a strong body. Brown has no problem with the occasional contact finish.
Thomas. Good. And Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
Some more nice work in the paint. She has really established herself inside.
For the Sun in 2019, they got so close to their first championship.
Yeah, Blake, and they lost to Washington in the finals. That series going the full 5 games. Still, that 2019 team has a special place in the heart of Connecticut fans. Players like Jonquel Jones, Courtney Williams, Alyssa Thomas, just a talented group that they still love in Connecticut.
And the call will be against Brown. That is their first foul of the game.
Teams first. First team foul. Substitution for the Sun. Stephanie Jones.
Connecticut trailing. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Inside. And that one's good.
Stephanie Jones.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that.
She's got to just use her head because that was a terrible choice.
Gotta see Sims for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, she's going to force him to make some adjustments. That's her 4th triple of the half.
Timeout call for the Sun.
Make some noise for your Dallas Wings dancers.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
2 minutes.
Back to Tolliver. And it's Sims with the foul. That's her first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And Connecticut has possession. It's a 5-point game. Tolliver, that's good.
A high-octane offensive talent. Tolliver plays focused and passionate basketball, and really, she's always improving her game.
Egbo gets the bucket.
The D has gotten a little lax compared to the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Back to Tolliver. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. And here comes the break. Finished off the break.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
And so here's Connecticut. trailing here by 8. Pass to Jones. Outside Tolliver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Langhorn. Good. And Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
And here the Sun. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Tolliver.
That's her second foul, and the last thing she wants to do is pick up a third foul here because it's just way too early in the game for that.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Becoming the first active WNBA player to serve on an NBA coaching staff, Tolliver is a pioneer.
And she gets him to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And the Sun making a change here.
Well, Nalissa Smith is certainly proud of her roots. Growing up in Converse, Texas, about 15 miles north of San Antonio, which is an area that was loaded with future WNBA talent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one goes. Count it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight. Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Pass to Thomas. 8 feet out. She can't get that one to fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. Wings out in front. They're up by 9.
34.
And we'll be back right.
Here we go. Please give it up.
Now the second half about to get started up again any moment. What can you say? Sims, an impressive effort here today.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
Here's Thomas. Doesn't go for her. And Dallas the other way now. Here's Cooper. And she can't extend the lead to double digits.
Wings foul. Taya Cooper. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And Connecticut has possession. 9-point game. Back to Tolliver. And it's Sims with the foul.
Sims.
That's her third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Walker Kimbrough. Not a lot of room. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
And no lack of aggression on that move. That's good enough for the 2K drive.
Well, it's all about breaking the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Hawkins outside. Connects from three-point range.
This is her game. Hawkins is great at setting herself up to shoot as soon as the pass gets to her.
Cooper covered by Walker Kimbrough. And Connecticut has possession. They trail by 7. Puts it up from 12. And there's another one for the Sun.
Their second half has started well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. I like to see that.
Back to Brown. Sims. Pass to Griner. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
Just an incredible display of athleticism. Now, Griner's active on both ends of the floor, and her coaches appreciate that.
Everything going to plan to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
Let's see who's the last. Make some noise for your Dallas Wings dancers.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Cooper. Cox. Hawkins covering. Back to Cox. Goes back up. Drops in the layup for two.
Great hustle from Cox. Crashing the boards. Comes up with the second chance basket.
Connecticut trailing. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Hawkins with it. The 10-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Egbo, no good.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
And the basket by Walker Kimbrough.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on her shoulders. She's been tremendous offensively.
And Hawkins pulls it down.
Great look. Disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
And the basket by Walker Kimbrough.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
To the middle. And Jones gets it to go.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Cox. Count the basket.
Cox with the bucket.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball. Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
Here's Benson. Sweet little floater.
Oh, that's an elegant move to drop in the floater.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Wings out in front, up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K.
The winner today coming from an unlikely source. It's the sweetest dime of the day. What a plus it is to have a post player who can pass like this.
Yeah, it's a huge boost to an offense. It adds a whole other set of options to her team.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd. Get up and make some noise.
And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead, and what'll be a very well-contested game. Takes her. Wallace. Shot is good.
Well, what you're seeing right now is Sims' playmaking ability on full display. She sees things that other players don't.
Pass to Tolliver. Thomas outside. Now Jefferson. Clock at 6. And there's another one for the Sun.
Just such an intelligent distributor. Thomas has an amazing feel for when she should distribute the rock.
Smith. She's covered by Thomas. Now Griner. It's good for the 7th time in this game. She shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. Outside Charles. Langhorne. Good work there as it goes.
They own the paint right now. 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Here's Wallace. Cans it from downtown.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
And she gets it to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Here's Wallace. Makes it off the glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Down low. Here's Langhorne. She can't get it to go. Brittany Griner with a defensive effort. Dallas in the lead. Sims. She's covered by Tolliver.
2 minutes.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. And the Sun making a change here. Well, the roster limit in the WNBA is 12 players, with lots of teams carrying 11 due to salary cap issues.
And I think that's too low. I mean, I'd like to see the league expand the numbers of players on a team. Perhaps add a few maybe like two-way style players that we see in the NBA who can get called up.
Yeah, me too. Because right now, teams can sign players via hardship contracts, but those are just temporary. I think ultimately the WNBA will explore more permanent options for adding to the team.
And that's a foul called on Odyssey Sims.
Team foul.
That's her 4th foul of the contest.
Dallas foul. Odyssey Sims. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
She gets the first, and that brings them within single digits.
Christy Tolliver.
She hits both from the stripe. Here's Egbo. Now off the inbound. The shot from the low post is good.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock.
6th
She
personal
had to
foul.
take a long, slow walk back to the bench. We'll watch the end of this one from the sideline.
Alexis Jones.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits.
2 shots.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. Here's the Wings with the ball. Reiner, she's covered by Thomas. Reiner, good.
And another for Griner. She can just light up the scoreboard. Remember, she's also an all-time defensive player. She can score, she can defend. Maybe the best player in the world.
Here's Jones, and they pick up 2.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Here's Cooper. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Pass to Egbo. Reiner. That 3 off the mark. Hawkins inside. The second chance effort, and she takes it up and lays it in.
When the game's on the line, many players shy away, but not Tiana Hawkins. She embraces clutch moments.
That's an intentional foul.
2nd team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Alexis Jones taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's an 8-point ball game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. A 3 from Christy Tolliver. Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You want Tolliver in these kinds of situations because she's poised under pressure and really can be a go-to scorer in the clutch.
But you have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line. Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Guys, what do you think?
They do their game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
And Connecticut has possession. 7-point differential.
Yeah, I love the way Tolliver shoots the rod. You know, the long ball is her specialty, and she's not afraid to let it loose.
And the Wings call time here. And the Sun making a change here. 3 off the inbound. And that one's good. Jones.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Substitution for the Sun, Stephanie Jones.
A 3 from Christy Tolliver. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Using tremendous body control and balance in the contested shot. Tolliver is unfazed by defenders.
And the Wings call time here. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope this misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
2 shots.
And so she drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Wings foul. Gigi Richards.
Good on the first. And that brings them within 5.
Team foul. Shooting for the Sun.
And good on the second, so she makes both. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
5th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up 5.
Alexis Jones at the line for 2.
So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Now here's Tolliver. Back to Hawkins. Can't connect. And so it's Dallas with the W. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
There were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle plays, rebounding, just cheering my teammates on in the game.
Just to see me be able to dunk on the game, just see my vertical on the game and see how high I can jump on it.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low, if you're making your
And now your Seattle starting 5. Starting at center, Number 1, Brianna Turner.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA. And tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Seattle Storm. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Ryan Banafitemi. Anytime these teams get together, the atmosphere is intense. And this is as good as a rivalry as we have in the WNBA.
Yeah, there is a special energy in the building tonight. You just get the sense that something memorable is about to happen.
Well, it usually does in this matchup. These teams bring the best out in each other.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The sweet lefty stroke of Skylar Diggins-Smith. Can't let her get going from the corner.
Gotta see Sims for three. Here's Griner. And she banks in the layup.
Guys, she is a scoring machine. And I know I'm not the only one to describe her that way.
And it's Sims with the foul.
Odyssey.
That's her first foul.
First personal foul, teams first. First team foul.
And here are the Storm now. Inside. Good.
Credit Diggins-Smith for finding the open teammate. Skylar has insane hoops IQ. Knows where all the chess pieces are.
Here's Griner, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Down low, Turner lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Good recognition from Agumbawale. She's more than capable of understanding when her teammates are wide open.
Well, Arike Agumbawale went to back-to-back national title games, and her college teams were loaded. I mean, she was teammates with 2019 first overall pick, Jackie Young.
This one for three. Brown grabs the board. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Odyssey Sims for three. Good. And the assist goes to Brittany Griner. And those college teams that Arike played for, insanely talented.
O'Brien mentioned Jackie Young, also sharpshooter Marina Mabry. We've seen her excel in the league. And you add in Brianna Turner, Jessica Shepard. I mean, Arike was part of a WNBA level starting five back in the college days.
2 minutes.
Now here is Sims from deep. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm.
Seattle ball. In for the Wings, Alexis Jones.
Here's Seattle. 3-point lead. Pass to Jones. Makes it off the glass.
A rugged competitor who never fears a challenge. Jones can finish despite contact.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Substitution.
Great defense, anticipated the play, and got there first.
And coaches love players that are just not afraid to put their bodies on the line and take a shot for the team.
Now here's Agumbawale. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Cox. That's her first foul.
Teams first. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And that one's good. Diggins-Smith.
A part of Diggins-Smith's game that she continues to work on, but a fiery competitor like her never sets limits on what they can and can't do.
And the Wings call time here.
Coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
Pass to Lloyd. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
And the shot goes down.
Height, athleticism, in the paint. Lauren Cox has almost every advantage. Throw and touch, too.
To the middle. Here's Achamwa. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That's a move very few players can make, guys. Sensational stuff.
Another shot. Here's Delle Donne. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Seattle leading. Lloyd with it. Up top, Diggins Smith. And they call an illegal screen here.
You have to make sure your feet are set. And when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Wallace. Shot is good.
From three-point range, she has hit the ground running. What a first quarter for her from deep.
He can't get that one. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Storm out in front, up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter.
Fans, your Seattle Dancers.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
The work they've done to get in close offensively, the difference right now.
And I like that they aren't settling for outside shots. Just keep attacking the rim.
Very aggressive. It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D, but she missed it.
Well, at 6'6", Jonquel Jones has such a unique skill set. She's led the league in rebounding, and she's led the league in blocks. Plus, she's finished top 3 in three-point shooting.
And the MVP, Jonquel Jones, really a unicorn in this league.
Jones is absolutely a one-of-one. Everybody wants three-point shooting. They want rim protection. Well, Jonquel, she offers both. But beyond the skills, Jones is a great leader, a cornerstone for this franchise.
Diggins Smith, she's covered by Sims. Here's Turner, back to Diggins Smith. 6 to shoot. Enrique Ogunbowale on the wing, drains the three-pointer.
What a score. Ogunbowale is a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
Got a piece of it. And even 3-on-3 break. McBride outside. Pass to Jones. That one is off. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. Here's Egbo. Back to Brown. Soft touch off the glass.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Outside Ogunbowale to the inside. Turner with the bucket.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight. He's one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Seattle calls timeout.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
So both teams making some changes here.
Your Seattle score answers.
Now Ogunbowale. She's got 5. To the paint. Delle Donne sinks that one from the post.
With the size to bully defenders inside, Delle Donne's a tough matchup for really any opponent.
Pass to Cooper from downtown. And again, it's Dallas with a 3.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Now Jones, guarded by Jones. Down it goes. Third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
So much muscle and determination from Jones. Embraces any chance she gets to stick it to the D.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
And here are the Storm now. Outside, Agunbowale. Pass to Young. Lloyd. Outside, Agunbowale. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Well, it's tough to stop Agunbowale when she's letting it rip. She can get those shots off in a hurry.
She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul.
She has been fantastic this quarter, and it's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the opponent's lead right here.
Outside, Agunbowale. Puts up a 3. And the Storm, another 3.
On D, Arike Ogunbowale is about as tough to cover as anyone. When she's hitting threes, it's a nightmare.
The floater, and Lloyd with the nice bucket inside.
That's such a field shot. Sweet floater.
From past the arc, and that one's good. Cooper.
For 3.
From deep three-point range, and that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Storm leading by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Dallas trailing here. Outside Sims. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, that might be the last player in this league you want to get an offensive board. At 6'9", Griner can get the ball back up and in real quick.
Skylar Diggins-Smith drawing the double team. Jones. She's guarded by Griner. Jones can't hit. Pass to Egbo for the lead. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Back in 2019, Elena Delle Donne climbed the final mountain in her WNBA career, winning a title, delivering Washington their first championship ever.
Here's Turner. She has 6. Delle Donne. Diggins-Smith. She's covered by Sims. And that's a foul called on Odyssey Sims. That is her third foul so far. 2019 was an incredible season for Elena Delle Donne.
Yeah, and it wasn't just the title. I mean, individually, Delle Donne became the first WNBA player to ever shoot 50, 40, 90. She was over 50% from the field, 40% from 3, and 90% at the line. Just crazy for someone who's 6'5".
Odyssey Sims for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
We don't see Sims take a huge volume of trays, but it looked like she wanted to respond there.
Pass to Turner. It's good. The assist that time. Skylar Diggins-Smith.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, it's a smooth operation.
Now that is nice. Glad we got a chance to check out that sweet drive one more time.
Oh, a drive like this can really shift the entire outcome of a close game.
Delle Donne outside. Pass to Ogunbowale. Diggin Smith. Back to Ogunbowale. Clock at 6.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Jones outside. Pulls up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
In just her second year in the league, Arike Ogunbowale won the scoring title during the 2020 Wubble season, averaging just about 23 points per game.
So Dallas going with an almost entirely new group here. Sims with the bucket.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting, keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having for long range, why not just keep firing?
To win that scoring title in 2020, Ogunbowale turned it on down the stretch of that season.
Yeah, over the last 4 games, Arike averaged just about 30 points per game, holding off that year's MVP in Asia Wilson. Arike leading the league in points at just 23 years old. What an accomplishment.
Got that one up quick.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Pass to Young. McBride with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Melissa Smith grabs the miss.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jones. That's foul number 2 for her.
Third team foul. Into the lineup for Seattle, Elena Delle Donne.
Pass to Lloyd. Turner. McBride left side. And stolen by Sims. Here's Wallace. Drills it from outside.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made 3-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And there's the 3-second violation.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
Dallas in the lead. Sims covered by Lloyd. Sims good for 3.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Outside Ogunbowale. Young. That one falls, coming off Arike Ogunbowale's nice aim.
Her position might be guard and primarily point guard, but Young can score inside. She's 6 feet, tough, and quite crafty.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Wings out in front, leading by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her, not something that the majority of them possess.
Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. Odyssey Sims with the steal. Griner with the ball. Delle Donne picks her up. And she gets the bucket.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, the defense we've seen today reminds me of the great defensive era back in the 80s. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, right. I mean, neither team has done enough on defense to warrant any kind of compliment.
And I'm not giving them any, that's for sure.
Outside, Diggin Smith. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That 3 puts them well within striking distance, guys. She's had that shot working for her tonight.
You bet she has. I mean, look, the triple has just been her bread and butter in this ball.
fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Well, guys, I think if you have Brittany Griner at center, it makes your team an instant contender. She's got to be one of the most accomplished WNBA players of all time.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. You look at Sims, she's been playing really well.
She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They got to play up on her and try to deny her the ball.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over 1 minute played. Pass to Deladon. There's the three. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins-Smith.
One of the best in the league. Elena Deladon loves to shoot from beyond the arc.
Odyssey Sims for three. Makes that one fall. It's her 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
When she gets going, this is what can happen. They need to think about a double team.
And that one's good. Jones.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Here's Sims. And they pick up two.
Feeling it tonight, and when Sims is in a zone like this, you just got to keep feeding her.
The Storm trail. To the middle. Turner with the bucket.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
And here's Cooper. Brown, defended by Turner. Pass to Sims. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Basket counts.
We talk about the importance of confidence. There, Sims showing plenty of it on the pull-up.
Pass to Jones. Over Brown. And it's Seattle scoring again.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
And it's Sims missing.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Now here's Jones. Nails the baby hook.
Not all players have a sense of the moment like Jones. Part of why she's won so much in this league.
Odyssey Sims for three. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
I love Jones' demeanor in clutch situations because she doesn't fear potential mistakes and just lets her game do the talking.
Drops in the tray.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
I mean, what a time to hit the threes. Oh, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
So it's Dallas now. 6-point game, and that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul, team's first. Second team foul.
Odyssey Sims for three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Jones. Thinking off the glass.
Well, you got to give it to Shepherd. She keeps her eyes up and her options open.
Odyssey Sims for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Since halftime, she has been cash money from beyond the arc. When she's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Right side Mabry. From deep. And the Storm, another three.
Great play by Mabry. What an answer from beyond the arc.
From deep. And it's Sims missing. Jones outside. Diggins-Smith. Wide open, but couldn't capitalize. And so it's Dallas with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances as the visiting team.
But that didn't seem to bother them one bit. Road team, host team. All I know is at the end of the day, they were the better team.
And that'll wrap it up.